Why did you do that, cat? Like, I don't understand why this cat just did that. And still... Like, why are you hurting the lizard? Amora was crying. I didn't even know they was over here until I looked over at what she was crying at. And she was crying because the cat is attacking the lizard. There ain't nothing I can really do. The cat just gonna chase the lizard. So, feel bad, but this is what happens in nature. Okay, so hey, I'm back. And Amora's calm. Done and done. Done and done and done. Okay, now what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back. No, me and Goku were not co-parent. He's not interested in co-parenting. He's interested in ascending or whatever the fuck he said he's gonna do. He's not interested in co-parenting. So I am a single mother. We will not be co-parenting, but I do have my team that's going to help me out with Amora. So she'll be good. She'll be great. Amora has everything that she needs. But he's open. I'm leaving it open to him. He's more than welcome to be an active father if he wants to, but it's not my responsibility to his name Gilbert, period. Right? We gotta break spells. For real, these alter egos that's being created, they're real. There's really an energy taking place. If you open your vessel up for energies to come in, please believe me, they're going to come in. Everything is energy, and it's energy every motherfucking where. We got energies working around us, ancestors, angels, guardians, all that shit around us at all times. You know, and there's good energy and there's bad energy in this world of duality. That's just what it is. And so you have to be careful what you... Mama, what's wrong? You got to be careful what you're opening yourself up to. And so, yeah, but what was I saying? Thank you, baby. Oh, your daughter's name is Amora too? Okay, beautiful. The feminine principle of love is what Amora means. I love love, and I love hearts. That's why I got 2 hearts on my stomach. Greetings, loving me, finding me. Carrie's IG is Holistic Life Village on Instagram, or Carrie Jackson on Facebook. And if you're not following me on Facebook, Trey Love is the name. I saw somebody made an Exalted Love Instagram, and I inboxed them and told them I'm the real Exalted because that shit pissed me off. But they had 2 X's in it. But still, like, I'm the real Exalted. Stop playing. Whoa, I got a whole wave. Love you. Love you too, Johnny.
There's a couple people just inboxed about the $30. You can explain to them basically what we're doing is a raffle. Once we get 15 people, whoever we draw, all they have to do is just pay for the transportation and come down.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're doing a raffle. For those of you who wanted to know how to get out here for $30, for only $30 for the week, but you got to pay for your flight or whatever. So what it is after we get 15 people, we're going to do a raffle. And we're going to pull for it. And whoever we pick is who gets to come out here for only $30 a week to experience holistic life. Okay? Girl, listen, Chalk, she got a big old head. It is what it is. Shit, it was stuck in the shirt. Y'all heard her holler. Okay, so there it is. We're doing a raffle, y'all. Take advantage of this. Take advantage of this. So the first 15 people that hit you up, all right, so go ahead and hit Carrie.
So we're going to do it basically every time we get 15 people, we're going to do another drawing.
You want them to come straight to you about it? Okay, or me. So we're going to count them up. So whoever y'all can come to me too, or come to Carrie, and I'm going to let them know the first, couple of people, we're going to add it up. So the first 15 people that come to us, we're going to do a raffle, we're going to do a pull, and then you're going to be able to come for $30 a week. You cannot beat that. Are you serious? Who's doing this, what we're doing? Grand Rising, Free-ality too. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hey, lovely Miss V. You unfollowed him? Yeah, starved that nigga. Unfollowed him. Shit. Why? I mean, if you can't do right by the women in your life, your daughter, your goddess, you don't deserve to be preaching to no other woman. And that's just what it is. And that's how the fuck I feel. But we're not on that today. We're not going to be on that today. Thank you, Savage Queen. I appreciate it. Peace and love, Melvin. Yep, beautiful Rosebud. Hey, y'all, it's a girl. Hey, girl. You're absolutely right. Motherfucker be on a power trip. Hell yeah, and ain't nobody got time for that. It's like we're not in that day. We're going into a whole nother different energy, y'all. This energy, that is not required, needed, or wanted, or accepted in this new energy that we're going into. All of these narcissistic, all these ordained, all these self-centered ass motherfuckers, all of this shit is not going to fly going into this new paradigm that we're going to. It has no space or room into this. People need to understand this. People need to understand this. You got to vibe higher than that. You got to elevate. That don't mean you're not going to deal with bullshit. Vibing high don't mean you don't deal with bullshit. It's just all about how you deal with it, how you respond to it, how you respond, because we don't want to react, right? And I'm working on responding to myself, but when it comes down to, like I said, having the mindset of oneness, having the mindset of togetherness, I'm here for others. I know I've always been here for others my whole life, and I always knew that I was also going to be used for a greater cause, a greater good. And so that's what I mean. Knowing that you're here, you're not here for self, you're here for others. You might be here to know yourself, but knowing yourself is to do whatever has been called for you to do to make a difference in humanity. Our gifts are not for ourselves. Our gifts are not for us. What happened? Time out. Oh, she's sad. Hey, what? What Carrie did to you? Make that girl mad.
Come give me a hug like you do when you want to come out of town now.
Thank you, Melvin. I try to be a great mother. I don't know what you're saying wild about design, but that's cheap, damn. Oh, yeah, that's cheap. So just inbox us, Harmony. Inbox us. Love me, finding me awesome. Melvin Word. I sent my message to you. Okay, great. I DM'd you. Okay, great. Are you back with Goku? No, I'm not getting back with Goku. Please stop asking me that, you guys. We're not getting back together. We broke up, and that's just that. Go ask the little whole city yogi, what's up with her, because that's, that's what they got going on. The little thought that came out. Whatever face she's making or something is creeping her out. She's not feeling it. So much going on. You're not going back home for a while? Yes, I'm going back home. I'm going back home. I'll be in the States next weekend. Thank you, Melvin. I love your energy. Yeah, I'm healing through. I'm feeling through and healing through my shit every day. Every second of every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to never act like, everything perfectly, in alignment with me. But I'm just going to be transparent as I'm growing, as I'm healing. Because I know that, this is just temporary anyway. I am very much more peaceful. For real. I didn't even know how much I wasn't at peace until now, Yeah, it was toxic. Thank you, Design. Truth, reality. I love your energy and spirit. Love your strength. An example of a goddess that has knowledge. Thank you so much, Bohemian Goddess. I appreciate it, beautiful. I really do. I appreciate the love. Banging that check out, my melody. Yup. Carrie old school. Yeah, she looked like her daddy. Got music and good vibes. SAP. SAP is the airport. Mama, you ready for it now? You want me to get off the phone? Yes. Y'all, she want me to get off live. Y'all heard her? Oh, you give people kiss? You gave them kiss? Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Can I see? Can mommy see her phone? Come here. Let me see. Let me see. Come here. We about to take a shower. I was waiting on this sun to come out so we can okay. I promise you it's gonna be okay. Amora, please stop yelling. Hey. Hey. Come on. You want booby? Okay. Hold on. She's sleepy, y'all. I'm about to get off in a second. I just want to catch up. Okay, no, actually, no. Let me try to give her a boo, but if it don't work, I'm going to just get off and tend to my baby. Because, you know, sometimes babies get jealous when you occupy with everything but them. They do. Thanks, Coach A. I love you. I love everything about you, too. Yeah, you don't never realize it until it's over. That's fact. When will the $30 a week raffle begin? As soon as we get 15 people interested. As soon as we get the first 15 people, we are going to do the raffle. Amora the Explorer. Yeah, she's very expressive. Thank you so much. It is beautiful here, y'all. Come get y'all some. What's up? Y'all coming and healing, and us coming to heal y'all is helping us create, live the dream that we want to live. You know, it's going to help us have more comfortability. You know, we have services. Don't be scared to utilize. I do aura readings. I also am a listener. I help people transition to a healthier lifestyle. I'm also the energy master. I'm the guide, so if you need any type of, spiritual guidance or anything, understand that that's how I'm able to live my life, providing my services. So I'm not just sitting here being a bum, asking for donations and all this and that. Like, I work hard to live my life. So the goal is to not have to work as hard and be even more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. That's always the goal. Yeah, she not playing with me. I'm about to get off. I miss when my kids were this small. Yeah, she grow fat. Yeah, she's sleepy. I got 3-year-old. Yep. Sent you a message. How old is she? She's 1, y'all. She may need something for teeth and freeze fruit wrapped in a tight rag. Let her chew. She is chewing on her toe right now, so maybe she is. But she got her teeth in. She got most of her teeth in. She got more growing, so you're probably right. It is probably about that time. I know she okay, so hey, goddess. I know she okay, so I don't want to get off, but at the same time, if she's...
I'm not going to hold you too long.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm not going to hold you too long. I know you want to get off and tend to your daughter and stuff like that. But I just have to say your energy is beautiful. And
thank you so much.
The way that you stand up for yourself, the black woman, the woman in general, You know what I mean? Like, we all go through that. We all have those emotions where we're with our man and they make us feel crazy and stuff like that. And not a lot of women are strong enough to say, hey, I may not have it all together right now, but I know this doesn't feel right. And I deserve better. I don't know when that's going to come.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of us settle. A lot of us settle for love. And it's not, love is not nothing to settle for. You know what I'm saying? Love should bring you everything that you need already. It shouldn't be a settle. It should be just what it is. You know, it's not a settlement. It just is it's like an automatic. It's what's supposed to be. And so that's the difference. We've normalized this shit. You know what I'm saying? This dysfunction within these men. You know, trying to love them and please them and not standing in our power, you know, strong enough because we know that we got the pussy, right? And those who got the pussy, what? We make this whole world. We make this whole world and we water the fuck down. We water ourselves the fuck down when we downplay our power. When we don't let it be known what power we're holding. And when we don't remind these niggas where the fuck they came from. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. We have to stop being so timid. We got to stop being so soft because we're enabling this shit when we do that. And we're never going to get what we need from them as long as we downplay what we supposed to be doing as women, as the goddesses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So beautifully said. You're so right. And I'm so happy that I could be a part of this because I've watched women. I've been a part of it. I've watched other women, you know, and like you said, most of us don't want to speak out on it. You know, most of us suffer in silence. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that shit not cool. It's not. And no healing, no real healing takes place sometimes when we're left alone to deal with our pain. Sometimes we just brush it under the rug, you know what I'm saying? And then we're left to entertain those same cycles because we have not released that energy at all. So we might find it in another, it's going to come up in another form, in another person, in another place, whatever, because we have not properly dealt with it. And so you are so right, Goddess, and I appreciate your energy and you coming on here today.
I just appreciate you in general, just being vulnerable, you know, in your moment.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely being vulnerable. It feels good.
Yeah, allowing us to just witness it and, you know, see someone actually being strong, like I said. You know what I mean? Just knowing that it doesn't feel right or whatever, you feel funny or whatever, and you're just knowing you deserve more and wanting that for yourself. And I love it. I love watching you. I thank you for, you know, allowing us to, you know, just be in on your personal life. And I just appreciate your energy. I really do. And I wish the very best for you and your daughter and whoever comes into your life.
Thank you so much, love. I wish you the same. I appreciate you so much. And I'm going to keep speaking my truth and I'm going to keep doing this. Whatever I'm being called to do, I'm ready to be used. You know what I'm saying?
We need a lot more women like you.
I agree. I've been feeling like that.
And right now, you may not even know, but you are helping people. I know sometimes in the comments, it gets crazy. You have them people that say ridiculous things or whatever. But you're helping a lot more people than you probably even imagine just by being this strong, being this vulnerable.
Wow. Well, I'm thankful. I'm so thankful. And trust me, I'm overwhelmed with the love. I'm overwhelmed with the inboxes. I'm overwhelmed. I've heard so many women's stories, like from beginning to end, and it sound just like mine. You know what I'm saying? So this is how we knew that this was needed. And that's the problem with our community. We don't talk about the shit that we really need to talk about. We don't nip in the bud the shit that we really need to nip in the bud, you know, and we wonder why it drags, why it's still continuing on, why it's being passed down, why the younger kids that lost their motherfucking mind, you know what I'm saying? It just gets worse the more we don't deal with it. And so it's you know, what can I say? I'm happy to do what I'm doing right now, honestly. This is what I've always been doing. I just have the audience now to listen to me. And so it's beautiful that the universe arranged it.
This was your destiny. This was who you were going to be, like, you know, your path or whatever. You were going to impact people. You were going to inspire women. This is who you were always going to be at the end of it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that, sis. I that resonates. I believe that. I've believed that for a minute now. for a very long time. Even when I was young, I kind of always just knew. I felt special, if that makes sense. You know, I felt like I had some type of special calling, and I knew I was different in a way. I know I'm not the only one. We all are being called in some way, but so it's been written. It's been written, and I've been prophesied on since I was young. Like people, pastors, people, random people. I'm making phone calls. You know what I'm saying? Finishing up deals, and people saying, "What's your name again?" Oh, Trey. Okay, speaking to me through spirit, telling me, "Hey, you have no idea who they're laughing at me, telling me you don't know who the fuck you are. You don't even know your power." And they don't even know me. Somebody that I'm calling from work. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you promised you was going to... I used to work for a fundraising office. And I was a supervisor. And so I'll call and set up or whatever. And, yeah, my last prophecy was him telling me, like, you know, you have no idea. He was laughing at me. He was saying, you have no idea who you are. You have no idea what your power is and what you're capable of and what you're here to do and what you're going to do. And that's what he told me, and I'll never forget it. And so when I hear things like this, it just reminds me of that. And I just feel so good. I feel so good. I feel good.
As you should. Because you said something the other day on live where it's like nobody or not everybody can keep it as real. It's true.
Yeah, that's facts.
And that's just, regardless of you're able to like say your emotions.Maybe I was jealous. Maybe I was this. Maybe I did feel that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I do know as well. You know what I mean? Like you're able to put things into perspective. You're being authentic. Excuse me. You're being authentic. You're being vulnerable. Like I said, us as women, black women dealing with black men, we all have those emotions. We all go through that kind of thing. So
yeah,
it's just.
It ain't nothing to be
we can feel the sincerity.
Embarrassed about, you know. It's something that we need to talk about in order to heal. If these niggas know that we holding them accountable and that we sticking together, they're gonna get their shit together. It's just like the villages of the women that used to withhold sex from the men until they stop fighting or whatever the case may be. Like that's that pussy power once again. I don't mean to sound so vulgar, but you know, that's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to come on here real quick and just show you some love and just let you know.
Thank you.
We're watching. We're watching. We appreciate what you're doing, and you know it's given some of us, you know, that might be dealing with things on a day-to-day basis that haven't built up that courage. You know what I mean? We know that what we're dealing with ain't right or whatever, but we look at you and we're like, damn, you know, if she can
actually do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I deserve better. I can take a chance. I can manifest. You know what I mean? I can be happy.
Absolutely.
I can choose that for myself. So I just want to once again just getting on here to show you some love. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Received and sent back, Goddess. I really, really appreciate your words. I really appreciate your love and your heart and your energy right now, your expression. And thank you so much for coming on real quick.
Of course. Amora the Explorer and Mama Trey. I'll talk to y'all
She
next
said
time.
yes.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Say bye-bye.
Amora the Explorer. I'll talk to y'all next time.
Okay, let's see, y'all. I love you, Queen of Thrones. I love you. Okay, so let's say it sure don't. You got to heal. That's right. Right, you feel weak maybe, but we see you as being strong. Thank you, Design. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wait, what's going on? Okay. Yes, okay. That's facts. Just want to see her in bliss and so happy. She deserves it. We all deserve it. Yes, we do. We all deserve it. We all deserve it. Like, we be putting, like, we be dealing with unnecessary stuff. We just do. We make life harder on ourselves than it has to be by holding on to things, by putting up with things, by not knowing who we are, not knowing our worth. And it's the saddest thing. But we're waking up, and that's all that matters. Thank you, Queen of Thrones. Thank you, Design. I love y'all. I love y'all. I support you, Melvin. I live in Chicago. If you come home, I want to connect. The day of generational curses are over for our futures. I know that is right, Bohemian Goddess. That's right. We are breaking generational curses consciously, purposely. You see what I'm saying? Fuck the bullshit. We over this. We're over this. And I'll let you know I'm definitely supposed to be making an appearance in Chicago. So I'll definitely let my Chi-Town crew know when I'm when I'm there, I might plan a kickback. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get an Airbnb for the day, hang out. You know, I don't know, something. I'm really not businessy. I don't like to organize. I like to flow. I'm very simple. You know, that's why I would prefer people to come out and get the experience as opposed to like a retreat, because it's like, you know, that's not what I quit my job to do, to be all business, to put on suits and talk proper. Like, no, I want to do me. That's the whole point. I've done that, been there, done that. I can do that flawlessly. Every job that I've ever worked, I did effortlessly. You know, so it's like, I know that I've been putting on pants that don't fit me any longer. I knew that that's what I was doing, and so I just, you know, it's hard to try to get back in that space. But anyway, I'm rambling on. When she touched down in Michigan, I would love to see her. Yes, I plan on going to Michigan. My great-grandmother is there, and she has breast cancer, so I plan on going to see her so she can meet her grandchild that she has not met yet. So, yeah. Thank you, Indigo. I'm so proud of you. Hearts to y'all. I have a job, the Queen. I have a job. Do you have any advice on addictions? Well, what kind of addictions? And yes, I do. I have advice on addictions. I smoked cigarettes for 7 years. My advice is replace them with good things. Replace your bad habits with good things. It's going to, just like you, it takes how many days to develop a habit? It takes about 30 days or something, 20 days, something like that. Don't quote me. To create a habit. So what we need to do is reverse the habit by implementing something more positive, something that you'd rather be doing, something that you know is going to add on to you. Implement that on a day-to-day basis as much as you can, and eventually it's going to be automatic. Do less of what you don't want to do more of where you know you should be. And that's what's going to happen. Sometimes you have to put yourself also in an environment that supports where you're trying to go. I know when I stopped smoking cigarettes, for example, I couldn't do it in the environment that I could have, but it was very, very tough for me. My will was not strong enough because I had my sister, my brother, you know, my mother. Everybody smoked. My stepmom, everybody, my stepdad, everybody was smoking cigarettes. I was a supervisor at a fundraising office. Everybody, we were dealing with telemarketers. You know they smoking cigarettes. That shit's stressful. That's a stressful job. You know what I'm saying? So I got privileges and extra privileges, and I'm just smoking, you know, for no reason. Just for what? Just deplete my fucking life force. You know what I'm saying? And so what I had to do was I had to remove myself. So when I got when me and Carrie started building, because I talked to him for about 4 or 5 months, almost every day on the phone, and that's what we're getting back at. That's what I mean by, it's funny how everything came back in alignment, because when I first came to Honduras, that's who I came through, Carrie. Carrie was offering volunteer services. Volunteering is something that I've always done my whole life. You see what I'm saying? So we connected on that, and then what happened is we allowed so many people to come too on the same space on that land, to the point where it was too much healing that had to take place, that we couldn't do what we set out to do in the very beginning. So things are very different now. We're very level-headed. Our hearts are in the right place. And so y'all talk to all three of us. And so this is the team. We also have Andrea. She's actually from here, and she speaks Spanish, and she's the bomb. I just love her. I want her to help me work on my Spanish, and Amora will be speaking fluent Spanish, and I also want to try to get her to get French, you know, under her belt. And what that's going to do is that's going to set her up. It's going to be automatic. See, when there are children like this, if you have kids this age, implement a second language, please. Let's not make it hard on them like it was for us. I know when I got to school, I passed Spanish, but I wasn't interested in learning more after the class. But now that I'm adult and I'm in a country that speaks Spanish, it's so hard for me to knuckle down and learn the language. You know what I'm saying? And I just wish that my mother would have just implemented the shit into me like she did everything else. My parents, you know. And so that's what I want to give my daughter. So we always want to do better each generation. That's the goal. We always want to do better. We always want to do better with each generation, and that's what we're doing. That's how you break those curses. So let me continue. 21 days. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So yes, I had to put myself in an environment that supported it. And so holistic life did not allow cigarettes. So I literally walked up to the gate and smoked my last cigarette. You know what I'm saying? When I got there, I also wanted to transition to a healthier lifestyle. And so, I came in fresh, clean off, not eating no meat, to alkaline. That's a big deal, coming from not eating meat to alkaline. Because a lot of people go through stages. So they go through vegetarian, then they pescatarian, then they da-da-da-da-da-da. Alkaline is like the top. Well, liquidarian, I guess, would be top, but yeah, it's one of the top. It's like the extreme of health, but it's not really extreme. It's where we're supposed to be. Our bodies are supposed to be alkaline. That's how we fight off any diseases. If your body, as long as your body is high in alkaline, you cannot get sick. Sickness has a vibration, and it can only get that. It can only match the frequency. You see what I'm saying? So you can only get sick if your environment supports sickness. If your internal temple, if your internal environment supports sickness. So if you putting things in your body that's unnatural, that's man-made, GMOs, all this bullshit, they got all these poisons in it that they done pumped up the meat. They got all them whatever in the meat. All that shit is fucking us up. Even if we would stop, even if some of us would just stop, some of y'all, because I don't eat meat. If some of y'all, us, I like saying we and us, because I don't like feeling like I'm pointing anybody out, because it's a we thing. It's a we thing. All of us have to make that change in order for it to make a difference. One person make a difference, yeah, because it's, but at the same time, we all have to make a difference. All of us are responsible for taking care of our temples. All of us are responsible for Mother Earth. You see what I'm saying? All of us, not just one. It matters what the fuck you doing. Yeah, so I'm talking to you. It matters what all of us doing. It matters. Stop thinking it don't. Well, that's my business. That's not affecting you. Yes, the fuck it is. It is affecting me. Everything that we're doing is affecting each other, and it's time for us to stop looking at it like that. And that goes back to that preach of oneness that I've been saying. All of that, keeping that mindset keeps you away, and you're able to see just how separated we are, just how sick we are, because we're away from that mindset and that consciousness of oneness. You know what I'm saying? We got to start looking at things in a whole and stop picking out what the fuck we want to pick out of it. Picking out what the fuck fits us. No. We got to start thinking about the whole, because that's what it's about, and that's what we've gotten away from, and that's what we're getting back to. There's no room for separation where we're going. Nothing is separate. It's an illusion. I know I don't like to speak all metaphysically and shit. I just like to be straight up, but that's true. That's true. I don't know when I'm coming to Chicago, but I'll be there. Yeah, I'll let you know, love. I'll be leaving the Tropics next week. Weed addictions, same thing. Same thing, love. Anything that you're addicted to, use the same strategies. Use the same steps. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself in an environment that supports it. Tap into your willpower, your strength. Encourage yourself. Don't doubt it. Like, don't say shit like, oh, it's too hard, or I'm never going to be able to do this. Or, don't do that. Start, even if you don't believe it, be like, I'm quitting this shit. I'm quitting smoking weed. I'm done smoking weed. Say it. I'm done smoking weed. Say it like a mantra. That's the most powerful of manifestations, when you repeat the repetitive something. If you really want to trick the mind, if you really want to recondition it, just keep saying it until you believe it. Feel it. Know it. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you're going to take the steps to where you need to be. Queen Kong, you just gonna get deleted. I just explained all of that shit. Yeah, move the fuck around. I can't block her from here. That's the thing. Can I block people? Oh, okay, there we go. Yep. Goodbye, Queen Kong. Calm your ass the fuck somewhere else. Thanks, Mayo. You're right, Trey. You have to replace bad things with positive things. Yes, that's what I had to do. Yeah, Johnny. I really love Trey Spears. She seems so genuine. I appreciate it. Yeah, I went on ahead and blocked her, y'all. Yeah. For some reason, people think that we just out here asking for donations. The only time I ask for donations is when, things, because we live on a day-to-day basis and we're not, you know what I'm saying, we don't have a check every week because we're trying to get back to the tradition, the natural way of doing things, the natural way of living, and so because of that, and because this is new to us, it's going to have its kinks or whatever like that. And sometimes emergencies are going to come up. But see, the thing about me is even whenever I ask for that, I always want to be used. You see what I'm saying? If you've ever donated to me, if there's anything that I can help you with, if my words and my if this is not helping you, whatever I can do for you, I'm open to do it. You see what I'm saying? And so it's always an exchange. I don't believe in just, free things or just gimme. And I only ask when I absolutely need it. So understand that as well. For those who are ignorant, like Kong that just got kicked, I gave her ass the boot. Obviously, she didn't want, she didn't want these jewels. You see, I don't know, because we're talking about oneness and getting together, and then we have a fucking low vibrational entity on here talking about some shit that don't matter. You see what I'm saying? While we're trying to heal, while we're trying to get to that state, and this is the problem. So we gotta, do what we just did, get rid of that energy and keep it pushing. Yeah, she was being rude. Immortal Eligio, who the fuck? Yes, Melvin, your body acts on the things you put in food and information. Hey, Immortal Eligio, how about you create your own motherfucking live and you put your own Cash App up? Don't come up in here doing that. Don't be trying to suck my motherfucking energy. The hell? Love yourself somewhere else. I don't even think that's the real him, but either way it go, stop playing with me. Anyway, kept secrets by me. Okay, Eligio, I don't know, you getting blocked. Thank you. There we go. Thank you, Deandra. I appreciate you being a new following. Thank you so much. You are beautiful. Yeah, I got rid of his punk ass girl. Leah, I got rid of her. Don't even worry. Yeah, like, what's up with people? Yeah, all them, we don't condone fake messiahs or none of that shit. We don't condone them toxic ass alter egos, none of that shit. If you can't be real, if you not going by your shit, I don't know. I was gonna say, if you ain't going by your government name, then I was gonna say something, but at a later date, can you tell us the cost of living in Honduras? The cost of living is very, very cheap. I think Panama is a little bit more cheaper, but the cost of living in Honduras is very cheap. Very, very cheap. Like I said, this house that we're at, it's a 2-story. It's beautiful. Let me show y'all. Amor, how the hell did you even get over here? Y'all, look. This is a 2-story. And it's like, what? It's 2 bedroom. No, it's 4 bedroom. Big living room. You know what I'm saying? This is probably about $800 or less. I don't even know. I gotta check. Very good price. I don't know what he's paying actually. So let me not put a price out there. But it's not what you think at all. It's not what you think. Like I said, we looked at this house. Was it that house? I don't think it was that green one. It's this one right here in the far corner. This one right here. We looked at that house. That's $300. And that's bigger than these, what you see. $300 a month over there. Right there. Can't really see the whole thing. $300 a month for houses like this. Look at this. I don't know how much that is, but I can imagine that's probably like $400 to $500. You see what I'm saying? If it's 2 stories, it's probably a little bit more. It's probably over $300. $300 down, $400 down is probably, the single houses like this. Dirt fucking cheap, y'all. See, this is the stuff that we need to get educated on. This is the stuff that people don't want to tell y'all because they just want to keep it to themselves. Like, nah. Each one teach one. Each one teach one. I think that was a fake page. Either way it go, they still get deleted. Shit. I love you, Miss Taylor. Thank you. You're resilient. You're resilient. That's a beautiful word to call me. I appreciate it. Yeah, need to love himself somewhere else. Chi-Town, A, Leo, okay. Yeah, toxic ego's gotta go. Yeah, nicknames cool, but nicknames is different. Like, people call me Nana. Like, that's what people in middle school, and that's what my TT, and, you know, people still call me Nana, actually. But I didn't put it out there, you know, in this movement, because obviously we know who called themselves Nana. But I've been Nana since middle school, since forever, my whole motherfucking life. She might have been too, but I just didn't want to, you know, it's silly, but, you know, you see how people are already comparing everything already, so I just, you know, I didn't even put that out there. But, yeah, my nickname is Nana. I actually have a necklace still from middle school that says Nana, N-A-N-A. Because my name actually used to be Erna. I actually got my name legally changed from Erna Michelle Pasquier to Trayshawn Michelle Shelley. Legally. So everybody that knew me from middle school, I was Erna Michelle Pasquier. Everybody that didn't know me from prior to middle school, like my teachers in middle school knew me as Erna. My teachers in high school knew me as Trayshawn. You see what I'm saying? So Nana came from Erna. Nana. So yeah, I changed my name, and so I don't hear it often, but my childhood friends every once in a while will inbox me and be like, "Hey Nana boo, hey Nana poo," you know. Okay, love, I'll look at your IG. Anybody want to come in the room? Amora likes to venture and explore. She's her mama's child. Absolutely right, child. Coach Ye, love you. Love you so much. On my way, Nikki. Okay, come on. Yeah, y'all getting ripped off over there pretty much. You know what I'm saying? The people that's smart, and see, this is what I want people to do. The people that do really want to live this life, I feel like we should be, you know, working for that. Like, that's what I'm saying by going back to minimalist living. Like, why the fuck are we paying thousands of dollars for a roof? And if we are, why aren't we coming together to make it easier on each other? Why aren't we 2-3 families in a home that's big enough to be comfortable and spend a year or two saving? Like, we the system don't even allow us, or some of us don't even we're not even financially literate enough, you know, or haven't been educated on money enough to understand that. To work smart like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a bigger goal, and we can get more out of that. Every other race do this shit. They work together, they help each other, and they all benefit from it. But for some reason, it's this energy riding us, and we know why. We know our history, and we know it takes some deconditioning. But there's an energy riding us so hard that we can't, every time we try to come together for a good purpose, or, you know what I'm saying, when we know we need to be doing this, it's like this energy fighting us to say, no, it's just me and mine. No, I'm only looking out for me, or, you know, whatever the case may be, that separates us from that oneness consciousness, which is what we need to get back to. If we talk about all these enemies that we have, where the fuck is our you know, whose team are we on? And who are our teammates? Who's going to fight with us? You see what I'm saying? We got to know. Taking off my shirt because it's getting hot. The true enemy really is only yourself, honestly. We be in our own motherfucking way. That's really the real enemy. It's really self. Hold on. That's always been the enemy. We be in our own goddamn way. We be in our own way, y'all. So I don't know when I'm going to be in the shop, but I'll be in Florida for sure. Yeah, come visit and see how y'all like it, and we can go from there. Your baby is Nene? Aw, cute. You are you, Miss Red? Yes, I am. You glad I changed my name from Erna? Yeah, my older brother name is Ernest, and my mother named me Erna. But it's funny because my dad came up with the name Trayshawn. That stands for Tracy. That's my mother's name, and Deshawn which is my father's name. So he put it together, Trayshawn. And it's funny because she named me Erna. He wanted me to be named Trayshawn. But then when it came down to, middle school, she actually is the one, she called me Trayshawn shit more than he did. So it's just funny. But I love my name. I've never met a female named Trayshawn, but I've met about 6 men in my life that's name is Trayshawn. So I want to have a retreat in Florida. I would love to do that. If I got enough people willing, I would love to do that. Y'all know I've been trying to do this type of stuff for the last 2 years, and I just was trying to do it with the wrong people. That's all. And so I need to. Amora, come on. You don't need to be going down there. You need your booty changed. Gonna do something. So we'll see. Even if it's not this time when I come, I might do, I'm gonna meet up with a few people I know for sure, even if I don't do that. Because I don't want to do no last minute thing, but if it worked out, then it does. But what I can do is I can make plans for next time I come. Thank you. For next time I come to plan something, that way it can be organized, it can be really set up, and I can really put my time and effort into it, because everything that I do, I want it to be meaningful. Everything that I do, I want it to be meaningful. Because they bust in your head and they don't want you to really enjoy life. They want you to work on that motherfucking hamster wheel. That's why. That's why they bust in your head with the prices in America. Okay, well, I understand, intercessor. You know what? And that's on you. That's on you. But you know what? Don't let what you seeing discourage you from experiencing. You don't have to come through us. You don't have to conscious people like y'all the ones that put us on these pedestals. Once again, I talked about this last night. I don't think I'm better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I've never stole nobody anything, so I couldn't fraud nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because the people that's actually selling you things, and because I heard the shit too, and it pisses me off. I hate when people take advantage of my people, especially in the state that we in. It's really fucked up. People that's sitting take advantage of people when people need healing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why the prices for the week here are what they are. So people can come out for $360, $90, free for a 5-year-old or under. You got to provide your airfare, of course. And $90 for children 5 and up to come. Ain't nobody giving you that price for what of all you're going to experience. And that just lets you know you don't need no. You need some fruit or something. You don't need no candy. You don't need no candy. You'll be all right. So I get it. Yeah, it might be hard to trust the black community, but you can stay there. I mean, just like I said, don't let that stop your experience and you developing other things, touching your feet on other soil. You can do that. You don't have to do that through the conscious community. You don't have to go through us to do that. If we just inspire you to get out and do something different, then do that. You know what I'm saying? That's my best advice. That's my best advice. I understand, but don't stagnate your motherfucking self just because everybody else doing this or that. You see? Yeah, women are too busy being in competition with each other to build together. I agree. I agree 100%. Just like the situation with me and why me and Goku broke up the last situation. If me and her were on the same page, none of that shit would have happened. But because, the man gets to manipulate, women fall for it, all this shit going on in the middle of what's supposed to be sisterhood, the women supposed to be tight, running shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. But, I'm not entertaining polygamy no more, so it don't matter. I'm done. That was it for me. It starts with self. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're our own enemy, yeah. That's your son named Trayshawn? Oh, okay, cool. See, told you I ain't met nothing but men. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Inbox me, let's build. Vita. My nephew named Ernest. Yeah, Ernest is a common name. Hey, Gina. Yeah, she out exploring. Thank you for being you. Thank you, Melvin, for accepting me. Can't leave USA. I see many go over there in the tropics and have bad experiences. It's going to be a no for me. Enjoy y'all trip to be safe. Okay, like intercessor, baby. I mean, that's cool. You're not stopping nothing over here, baby. That's on you. If you don't want to experience, you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to come through us. You can come through yourself. You don't have to come through us to experience. You don't have to come through us to want better for yourself. You don't have to, come through us to live a holistic life. Understand that. We're not the only ones doing it. It did not start with us and it won't end with us. And just because we're trying our best out here don't make us perfect, don't mean we better than nobody. We are not exempt from human emotions. Y'all need to get the fuck on with that. Like, come down to earth and understand that we are all humans. Meaning, no matter where we are, we're still going to express as such. So when you see us in the tropics, like, oh, they supposed to be high vibrational beings. That's just your consciousness jealous, or that's just your consciousness not thinking in the right space. You should be looking at us and saying, hey, those are my people out there. I want to live that life too. I want to do that too. The first thing that comes on your mind shouldn't be, oh, they're in the tropics and they're supposed to be this, but look at what they dealing with. Like, that just lets you know that you're probably dealing with some shit in your life. Because that's all the fuck you want to focus on. 2 years we've been living this life. It's been way more healing than drama, but ain't nobody talking about that. You see what I'm saying? For 2 years and more, we've been doing this. And it's been way more healing that's taking place than drama. But of course, people focus on what they want to focus on, and so that's fine. Enjoy your vibration, baby. I have a podcast devoted to women empowering women, and I'd love to have you as a guest, and we can discuss a retreat here in Florida. Absolutely, Vita. Let's do it. Let's build. Let's see. Let's see how the vibe is, and let's get something together. Compared to the States, are they black friendly? I will say that they are a little, I think they deal with racism, yes, because there was a couple situations that let me know that they still are kind of colorist here. They still deal with color, like dark skin, light skin, but they're behind, so they're like us in the 80s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They're like us in the 90s. We got to wait on them to catch up. You see what I'm saying? So in a couple of years, 5 to 6 years, they're going to be where we are right now as far as consciousness, but even we still do the same shit. We still separate each other by color too, so I guess the spirit really hasn't died out nowhere. So it's the same thing, kind of, but it's way more friendly, way more open, and I don't speak Spanish. I don't meet a lot of locals. So I have not been able to fully just experience living in a you know what I'm saying, another country. Or I haven't experienced the people here as much as I would like to because there's a language barrier. Yeah, that's what it is, a hamster wheel. That's what I felt like I was getting off of. Yeah, design. I'm from the west side, K-Town, Costner to be exact, 1419 South Costner. That's where I grew up. And I know, Franklin Park, and I know that it didn't got bad throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of bad when we was there growing up, but nowhere near. I mean, kids can't even play at the goddamn park. Not that adults wasn't bringing that shit to the park before, because adults always been hanging at the park, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the hood. Y'all know how that is. But it got real bad. But I ain't been there in a minute. You know, I ain't even stepped foot on that block in a minute. But I have had dreams. I always have dreams that I'm in that space because I spent so much of my childhood there. So I don't be knowing what that be meaning. But yeah, I always, it's like that's home to me because that's where my grandma was basically most of her life. Not most, yeah, very long time she was in Cape Town. Very long time. And so most of my childhood memories are there. And it's just, it makes me sad because the last time I was there, it just looked like the park was for the adults. Like, it didn't look, you know, like the adults was smoking weed, drinking, turned up, twerking, you know, and the kids just like there. Not that anything wrong with any of that, but it's just like, I can't explain how I felt looking at it. You could just tell that things have gotten real bad. Long story short. You never ate dates just there? Listen, you missing out. And dates, a day-to-day keep the doctor away. Don't forget that. Dates are so nutritious and healthy, and they give you a natural boost of energy, and they're a natural sweetener. You don't need sugar. If you got dates, you make you a smoothie in the morning. Every rising, I break my fast with water, with liquids, with fruit, or smoothies, or both, or all. You know what I'm saying? And so for sweeteners, we use dates. We don't use no fucking white sugar. That shit is crap. That shit is whack. That shit is not good. That shit is addictive. And that sugar is fucking us up. That sugar is fucking us up. Do y'all know that when they first introduced sugar to America, and they was playing in the labs with it, they were, you know, of course, experimenting it on rats, the lab rats or whatever. And what happened was, when the people came to, you know, check on the results of it, what they were doing was they were hiding the tumored rats that had tumors. You know, and they went on ahead and, well, what they did was they did a test to see how we would like it. You know how when they come out with new products, they hire people to come and taste the products to see people's feedback? But when they did that, it was a hit. We loved the shit, of course. And so they didn't give a fuck what America all about. America about this, right? So that's all that mattered. Oh, they like it? They gonna purchase it? Like I was saying earlier, we are the biggest consumers. We're the biggest buyers. If it wasn't for us, these motherfuckers wouldn't even be rich shitting on us. We're literally making these motherfuckers rich and looking crazy while we struggle. We think we're rich in material. Clothes, pants that cost 100-some, shoes that cost this and that. That shit is ridiculous. We are not where we need to be, and we think we are, and it's so sad. We think we're loving ourselves. We think that. We not. We not taking care of ourselves. We not taking care of our actively working on breaking these generational curses like we supposed. We are, but some of us aren't. You know what I'm saying? We are, but we aren't. All of us need to be doing it. Like I was saying earlier, everything is connected. Everything is affected. Okay, good, because you shouldn't put nobody on a pedestal, even if you met them on social media or not. Intercessor. Nobody should be on a pedestal. Put your own motherfucking self on a pedestal. Yeah, people do need to think for themselves. Shit, just like I'm thinking for myself. That's why I am where I am. And at the end of the day, who support, who come or not, don't make a difference. I'm still going to be living my life. You see what I'm saying? As long as I'm not doing wrong by nobody, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. We sitting up here, you know, like I heard about the Yadas and the Yadians or whatever, and I've been, you know, at first I used to fuck with him until I actually met some people in real life that's had bad fucking experiences with him. And yet this nigga is still like floating under the radar, you know, pretending, posing as if he's taking pictures with motherfucking $1,000 chains and shit in front of everybody, and motherfuckers up under there like, oh, hey, da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? This is what we care about. We don't really care about healing. That goes back to putting people on the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? All these people that didn't have these bad reviews, and I know everybody ain't gonna, you know, come across it, but it's just like, come on. We so desperate that we're allowing people to use us in the name of healing. And the shit makes me so motherfucking sad. It really pisses me the fuck off. I really want to blow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We got people posing like they healing us and they not. They stunting on us. They sitting up flossing on us, got Gucci and shit and Louis V. How is Louis V helping us? Louis V don't even give a fuck about our community. You see what I'm saying? This is what we're investing our hard-earned money into. But then we're getting mad because people are dropping jewels like this and we don't want to support that. Oh, well, y'all, I ain't sending no $5 to no Cash App because they talking. But the information that I'm saying you can use. And I'm not trying to be cocky. This is what I've been doing. This is why I did what I did. This is why I made the decision to do what I'm doing. I feel like everybody in the family, all the black sheep need to be educated on the herbs, the natural living, and everything because each one teach one. We have to get back to this way of living. Period. Is what's wrong with us. Is what's wrong with us. And so, don't be, and then another thing, it's just like, we go to church. I know I used to spend my last in church because I knew it was going to come back tenfold. But it's the same thing. The pastor gave you a little bit of encouragement, told you a few scriptures that hit you, that made you rethink your life, or when you leave church, you felt better. You appreciate the energy exchange, and that's what you're paying for. Did you learn something? Okay, support it. Don't you support that gas station and put gas in your car? I know you needed to go, but you see what I'm saying? Don't you support